Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about my MLB postseason predictions. So yeah, we'll jump right into it. So first we're going to be doing the Mariners Blue Jays bracket. I think that'll be really not that close because the Mariners suck and nobody likes them. Nobody likes Jesse Winker. Nobody likes Julio Rodriguez. Mariners are stupid, okay? I don't like the Mariners, and nobody does. And the Blue Jays, on the other hand, are amazing. Like Vlad Guerrero Jr., he's just such an amazing player. Alek Manoah is a really good pitcher. George Springer is also really good. He did cheat, but he's still good, I guess. I'm not a fan of him, but again, he's good. I like Bo Bichette. He's a good player. So yeah, I think the Blue Jays will definitely be able to beat the Mariners in 2 games. Now next we have the Rays-Guardians matchup, which I think will be a little closer than the other one. I still don't think that the Guardians will put as much as a fight that people think they will. I think the Rays will still sweep them, but I think it'll be 2 very close games. Like maybe the Guardians will be ahead and then the Rays make a last-minute lead. I'll be rooting for the Rays. I like the Rays. They have good players like Kevin Kiermaier. They have Randy Rosarena. I like him. They have Tyler Glasnow, one of my favorite pitchers. And Guardians are okay, I guess. They have Jose Ramirez, which is probably going to be the only person that can help them out. Shane Bieber can probably pitch decently, and Eddie Rosario can do a little bit. But I think the Rays will beat the Guardians in 2 games. So I'm really excited for this next one, the Padres and Mets, because both the teams are amazing. Padres have great players like Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr., which I don't think he's playing. Yeah, he's not playing. But they have Josh Bell, Manny Machado, huge Josh Hader fan. Again, Juan Soto. They have great players. But the Mets also have really good players like Max Scherzer, Jacob deGrom are first to come to mind. Pete Alonso is also amazing, 2-time home run derby champ. Edwin Diaz, you know what I mean. And Francisco Lindor, Michael Conforto, great players. I will be rooting for the Padres, but I do think that in the end, the Mets will win in 3 games against the Padres. Now this next one, I do wish it would be closer than it was. It's going to be the Cardinals Phillies, and I'll definitely be rooting for the Phillies because I'm an Angels fan, and the Phillies acquired Brandon Marsh and Noah Syndergaard over the trade deadline. So I'm going to be rooting for the Phillies because I'm a huge Brandon Marsh fan. I really like Noah Syndergaard. Bryce Harper's cool too. Nick Castellanos, he used to be pretty good. Zach Eflin, he's good. And the Cardinals, I wouldn't mind if they won because I really like Albert Pujols. Paul Goldschmidt is really good. I like Adam Wainwright and Nolan Arenado. So I'll be rooting for the Phillies, but I do think that it won't really be that close because it's the Phillies. And yeah. So I believe that the Cardinals will beat the Phillies in 2 games. So for the American League Division Series, we'd have the Blue Jays and the Astros. I'll definitely be rooting for the Blue Jays. You can't root for the Astros. You just can't. That's against baseball rules. You can't root for the Astros in anything. So I'll be rooting for the Blue Jays because, again, Vlad Guerrero Jr., players like that, they're amazing. But on the other hand, I do believe the Astros will move on and absolutely just beat the Blue Jays, sadly. But because they have good players, they have Jose Altuve, they have Alex Bregman, they have Yordan Alvarez, and these players did all cheat. I'm not denying that, but it doesn't take away that they're still good players without cheating. So I do believe the Astros will beat the Blue Jays in 4 games. Now next we have Rays Yankees, which will be a really fun one to watch because it's the Rays and the Yankees. I do really like the Rays. Again, I'm a Randy Arozarena fan. I don't necessarily like Kevin Kiermaier, but he's good. Tyler Glasnow. Yeah, players like that. But the Yankees, they're the Yankees this year. Like, Aaron Judge hit American League home run record. Giancarlo Stanton is really good. DJ LeMahieu is really good. Anthony Rizzo, he's amazing. Nestor Cortez, he's also really good. So I do think that this will go into 5 games because it's going to be amazing. But I believe that the Yankees will beat the Rays in 5 games. This isn't even going to be close. We all know this. It's Dodgers and Mets. I'm going to be rooting for the Dodgers because Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Gavin Lux, Will Smith. The Dodgers are good. And the Mets, they have good players, but they're not going to even be able to come close to beating the Dodgers. So there's not much to talk about this. I'm just going to say that the Dodgers beat the Mets in 3 games. So the hardest one for me for this is definitely the Cardinals-Braves bracket, because it could really go either way. And I feel like this shouldn't be nearly as hard as it is. Cardinals they're a really good team. They have a lot of veterans on the team. Well, the Braves are kind of the opposite. Well, they're not necessarily rookies, but definitely not most of them are that old. So, it's a hard choice. I do believe that it'll go into 5 games, but I don't know. This is hard. I'm just going to say the Cardinals to be different. So yeah, the Cardinals will beat the Braves in 5 games. For the championship series, we have the Astros and Yankees, which is going to be a heated one, because, 2017, if you know, you know. But I believe that this will go into 6 games. This team, I believe, I don't want to say it, but I don't know how to not say it. I'll just say it. So I believe that the Yankees will actually move on this time, because I think the Astros will absolutely choke, because it's the Astros. Like, they're normally really good, but if you go back to, the Game 6 of the World Series last year, got beat by the Braves by a lot. So I think the Yankees will move on to the World Series. Yeah, it's kind of weird saying that. So next we have the Cardinals Dodgers Championship Series. And the Dodgers typical championship series run, all except for 2020, they lose. sorry about that. They lose constantly in the championship series. And the Cardinals haven't made it to the championship series in a while. So I don't really know where to go with this. I don't want to see the Dodgers in the World Series because it's, the Dodgers just get them out of here. They don't need to be here. So I'm just going to say the Cardinals win the championship series in 7 games, move on to the World Series, and they will face off the Yankees there. So, World Series time. Yankees versus Cardinals, which is an interesting World Series. I can never see that happening, which it probably has happened before because those are like the 2 teams that win the World Series a lot. But I don't know. I think this will go into 6 games. And I think Aaron Judge will finally get his ring. I don't think the Cardinals have enough in them. I think they'll be exhausted. A lot of them are old, so they might be injured at that point. I think they'll have issues there. So I'm going Game 6, possibly Game 5, but my main guess is Game 6. I think that the Yankees will win the World Series in Game 6. So there you have it. That's my 2022 postseason predictions. You should watch my first video. I'll probably link that in the description. I'm pretty sure I was pretty off, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.